Welcome back. If you've just joined us, you're watching the news at 10 live on Channels Television. A reminder of our top stories. Chairman Presidential Advisory Committee Against Corruption challenges EFCC to clear legal roadblocks hindering its investigation of alleged financial misconduct in Rivers State. Hope Democratic Party asks Presidential Election Petition Tribunal to stop the planned swearing-in of President Muhammadu Buhari on May 29th. Lawmakers in the House of Representatives reject bill seeking to regulate international trips for medical treatments by public officers. 6 protesters and a security operative die in clashes in Sudan's capital, Khartoum. ChannelsTV.com has more information for you, and on YouTube.com/channels where you can find our videos. You can also watch us on your mobile device via your browser or download the Channels TV app for Android and iOS devices from their respective stores. Besides giving you access to news and updates on the go, the Channels TV and Channels 24 app have an eyewitness feature that you can use to share those pictures, videos, or news of happenings around you. Just install the app, then tap and swipe to reveal the menu and follow the instructions. The U.S. mission in Nigeria says it is suspending indefinitely interview waivers for renewals known as the drop box process. No reason was given for the suspension, though. According to a statement from the U.S. mission, visa applications will no longer be acceptable by DHL in Nigeria. However, those who have already submitted their passports via Dropbox to DHL for processing, either at the U.S. Embassy in Abuja or the Consulate General in Lagos, will not be impacted by the change. It says that all applicants in Nigeria seeking a non-immigrant visa to the U.S. must apply online and will be required to appear in person at the embassy or at the Consulate General. Exempted from the new development are A, G, and NATO class visa applications. The U.S. mission says that it is taking the new measure to provide more efficient customer service and to provide legitimate travel, promising to facilitate applications of established travelers to the best of its ability. You're watching the news at 10 on Channels Television, reaching you live from Lagos. Let's cross over to our Abuja studios now, where Maukwe Ogun Yusuf is standing by to take us through a couple of more stories. Maukwe.
Hello, Gimba. Now, friends, family, and civil society groups today gathered at the Unity Fountain in Abuja to mark the 16th birthday of Leah Sharibu, the lone Dapchi girl still in Boko Haram captivity. Leah was abducted along with over 100 of her classmates from the Government Science and Technical College in Dapchi, Yobe State on February the 19th, 2018, that's last year. While her classmates were released over a month after, Leah was denied freedom for allegedly refusing to renounce her religious beliefs. Our correspondent Kayla Megwa has a report.
At 5:30 p.m. on the 19th of February 2018, over 100 girls between the ages of 11 and 19 were abducted from their hostels at the Government Girls Science and Technical College, Dapchi, Yobe State.
Thank you very much.
At the time, the governor of Yobe State, Ibrahim Gaidam, complained that security forces were allegedly withdrawn just hours before the abduction, a claim refuted by the army at the time. Then began a harrowing wait, which lasted more than a month, as the nation feared that this was going to be another Chibok girls' experience. On March the 21st, 2018, the Dapchi girls were released by the terrorists, all except one, Leah Sharibu. May the 14th happens to be Leah's birthday, and this is the second birthday she's spending in captivity.
The government hasn't contacted the parents since the last time the president called her in October, when the mother, we had a press conference when Boko Haram threatened that they were going to kill Leah Sharibu. May the good Lord bless you. May the good Lord bless you, Sharibu.
This commemoration is a coalition between the Leah Sharibu Foundation and other civil society groups. They're asking the government to expedite actions for her quick release.
we could have chosen to be crying today. Say 449 days in captivity. Cry, oh Leah. But we chose to cry in a different way. Our coming out to celebrate her birthday, it's another form of crying.
The protesters here today are basically trying to find out what can be done. What is the government going to do to ensure her release? The President has assured that everything will be done to ensure that she is brought back safe. However, they are asking here today that she be brought back before the inauguration of Mr. President on May the 29th. Kayla Magwa, Channels Television News.
Well, certainly painful celebration there. Well, the Lagos State Governor, Mr. Akinwumi Ambode, today commissioned the Bariga Waterfront Jetty, 5 transport ferries and the Ilaje Road, all in Bariga, to ease the traffic situation in the area. Governor Ambode says the projects are a clear example of urban regeneration inspired by creating solutions to infrastructure challenges.
2 years ago, this was the state of Ilaje Bariga Road. Looks like the Lagos State Governor's visit attracted a marching order.
Contractors will commence job on this Ilaje Road and Odusi Street.
The road now wears a new look. Traditional rulers, community groups, state officials, security personnel are all present to witness the commissioning of Ilaje Road and Bariga Waterfront Jetty. The arrival of the Lagos State Governor, Mr. Akinwumi Ambode, kicks off the program, as the Commissioner for Works and Infrastructure highlights the importance of the rehabilitated road and the Bariga Waterfront Jetty to the state's economy.
The Ilaje terminal is also complemented with a new road of about 1.5 kilometer carriageway of 8 meters, street light, pedestrian and bicycle lane, as well as covered drains.
Appreciation pours in for the project.
The good people of Ilaje Bariga community and Bariga SCDA and Shomolu local government all Lagosians will ever remember your excellency.
Governor Ambode takes the stage and explains what informs the initiative.
When I came towards the end of 2015 and I saw the area and I also saw that it was a dump site, I was looking for a way to solve the security challenge in the community. So I decided to stop sand dredging in this old neighborhood. And that more or less froze the income flow to some of the members in this area, and they could not use it to oppress each other.
The water transportation system is expected to ease traffic congestion in Lagos State, as the people are advised to make good use of the facility and also ensure that all necessary safety measures are adhered to.
Well, that's all from Abuja. It's back to you, Gimba.
Brilliant. Many thanks indeed, Malka. Nigeria is seeking closer regional cooperation to address the increasing security challenges in West Africa. This, according to the Minister of Interior, General Abdurrahman Dambazo, is required for effectively fighting crime and insurgency. He was addressing police chiefs and ministers in charge of security in Abuja at the 16th West African Police Chief Committee meeting.
One after the other, police chiefs, ministers in charge of security and diplomats from across the West African region arrived at the venue of the 16th West African Police Chiefs meeting. Nigeria's Inspector General of Police, who is the chief host, speaks on the essence of the meeting, which is aimed at enhancing collaboration in fighting crime in the region.
West African Police Chiefs Committee was established by the heads of states and governments of West African region to provide a platform for regional law enforcement cooperation against crime and security threats within the region.
The ECOWAS Commissioner for Political Affairs, Peace and Security, however, called for a holistic approach in the fight against crime in the West African region.
The security of our state is directly linked to sustainable development and prosperity. People and economic activities require a conducive and secure atmosphere to operate effectively. Bearing this in mind, we require the collective efforts to all stakeholders to holistically tackle criminal activity at all levels.
The Minister of Interior, on his part, challenged the security chiefs to share experiences with the aim of reducing crime in the region to the barest minimum.
What is expected at this forum is a critical assessment of your performances and as professionals, putting heads together and resolving areas of conflict with a view to providing solutions on how to effectively and efficiently tackle these challenges.
The three-day meeting of the West African police chiefs and meeting of the Forum of Ministers in charge of security was last held in 2014.
Next on the line.
When the News at 10 returns, global energy giant Shell Nigeria restates commitments to cleaner energy, says it has reduced gas flaring levels by 80% over the past 8 years. Join us again.